What is a home? To many it is merely the roof that shields you while you eat and sleep. But to me, a home is so much more, not just the place where you reside. It's a collection of various aspects of life, like friends and family. It encompasses the possessions most dear to us and the memories surrounding them. As people, we naturally want whatever makes us happiest, so we chase it, we dream of it. In my personal experience, both the good and bad parts of life are what make a home feel complete. Home for me is seeing our dog get really excited about raw carrots and then pooping them out in my mum's bedroom. Or watching my sister getting yelled at for being on her phone at the dinner table.
Molly, get off your phone, please. Molly, not on the table.
Sorry!
Okay, she's not really my sister. Her mum is like a second mum to me, and she also happens to be our next door neighbour, as well as my mum's best friend. From the day we were born, we're practically told that to be happy in the future, we need to get married, have children, buy a house with a substantial garden, pay off the mortgage and go on holiday every summer. I, for one, couldn't imagine anything worse than living the same life as so many other people. I'm perfectly happy with my tiny, overprotective, loving mother. My other sort of mum who's so tall I feel like a gnome standing next to her. A father who takes no interest in my life. A sort of sister who half the time makes me want to punch her in the face. Friends who are completely crazy but I'd gladly take a bullet for. A dog who seems to enjoy climbing all over me and shoving her butt in my face. And a subscription to Netflix and Crunchyroll, where I can fawn over all the anime men I have a crush on but will never get to date. But I guess a perfect home doesn't exist unless you're able to embrace its flaws. You know what? There's nothing worse than going back to your house for the Christmas holidays and finding that your room has been completely emptied to the point where it's as bland and boring as an old lady's hoo-ha. My mother is, to put it nicely, a bit of a freak sometimes. She's so obsessed with keeping things tidy that before I'd even taken my suitcase up to my room, she was already complaining about the mess. She has zero personal possessions in her room, other than some plants and a few photos of me to remind her of what an angel I used to be. Oh, how times have changed. Zero belongings in the living room other than the sofas, TV and bookcase, which she arranges by height, author and genre. She likes to move things around in the kitchen so often that the only things I always know how to find are the fridge and the sink. I actually read her this section, and she said she was proud. Not of my writing, just her cleanliness. Then I happened to mention that I'd be filming, to which her reply was, "Oh God, I have to clean some more." I love my mum to bits though, and there's nothing I enjoy more than blackmailing her into watching anime with me. Nah, I'm not that mean. I only blackmailed her once. Now she seems to be enjoying it. The anime, I mean, not the blackmailing. She's a mass of contradictions. Although she may come across as authoritarian and rules-based, there's nothing she enjoys more than going out, getting drunk and headbanging to the heaviest metal she can find. Her gig clothes are a bit revealing, to say the least. I can't tell if her outfits are cool or not. Is it embarrassing to have a 56-year-old mum who dresses like this? She had me quite late in life, 38 to be exact. Says I'm the best thing to ever happen to her. You wouldn't think so based on the fact that she spends 9/10 of her life nagging me. Despite all that, I wouldn't change a thing about her. Molly, my sort of sister, is a type of teenager that's completely self-obsessed and is often known to be talking to multiple boys at the same time. Can't seem to keep a relationship to save her life, but I have to say, I'm just a little bit envious of all the attention she gets. She's a royal pain in the arse, and like I mentioned earlier, the urge to punch her in the face is sometimes too much to bear. As much as she annoys me to death, she does have her good attributes, even though they are sometimes hard to see. She's as mad as a box of frogs when she's around family, but seems a bit embarrassed when it comes to letting loose around her friends. I'm not a massive fan of most of them. They're the type of people who were really popular in secondary school, but decided to use that popularity to be dicks to others. I think she's worried that if she doesn't act the way they do, then she won't be cool enough to hang out with them. It makes me sad, because the Molly that I see, when she's not in a foul mood, is one of the kindest, most genuine people I've ever met. Admittedly, she's still obsessed with her own reflection, but I just wish she had the confidence to be herself, because the real Molly is 100 times better than the facade she wears.
Ow! You did it to yourself.
This is coming down.
My other sort of mother, Felicity, also known as Flick, can be quite terrifying at times. Well, I don't think so, but she's been told that by others. I think it's mostly due to her height and many tattoos, but also because of her extreme road rage. The other day she fully got into an argument with a man outside our flat because he kept beeping at her. She almost got out of the car to actually go fight him rather than just shouting out her window like most people do. Molly was sat in the car feeling awkward, but I think it's hilarious. At other times though, she can seem a bit like an overprotective father. No, nothing like that father. When my cheating ex broke up with me, Flick asked if I was okay with her running him over with her car. I won't lie, I was kind of tempted, but I'll just chalk that up to being angry. Even though she's my mum's best friend, their taste in decor couldn't be any different. While my mum is very minimalistic, Flick is a fan of showcasing her possessions. She may look scary on the outside, but she has the biggest heart. There's not many people left like Flick in the world.
All the things to do look a little bit in my face.
I have to say though, my friends are the light of my life. We're all so different, but I couldn't tell you a single time when they haven't managed to make me smile. They're crazy, but being away from them has made me realise just how important they are to me. Some of them I've grown up with, and some I've only met within the last few months. The place where I feel most at home is wherever my loved ones are, because family isn't just the people you're related to by blood. Friends who I haven't even known for that long have been better family to me than some of my own relatives. I may share family through DNA, but we can choose who our real family is.
My granddaddy used to wear them when my daddy played the fiddle in the middle of the front porch. And my sister used to giggle at the city little room about some riddle and a diamond ring. And my mom used to riddles on the little picture. All that jewelry I wanted. In my love, in my fun. Walking around London town.
Hey Fluffy.
Oh, I know, Mummy's bad, isn't she? Yeah.
Molly's bad.
Who do you love, Mum? Mummy or Molly?
Fuck Molly.
Who do you love? Oh, I knew it! Yes!